Okay, so time is over. Please join the arena. We are looking forward to see the presentations of every team. Now it's the final pitch where you will show us the results you created during this boot camp. I assume everybody has tested his or her HDMI connection. Nobody? No, some tested. Also 3 seconds before the end of the time. All you need, 3 seconds. Okay. So, do we have still thriller? Yes, good. No, stay, go. No, don't worry. Peak matcher. Yes. Recipe guesser. Yes. Is there a team called No Name? And the team, the Three Musketeers? Yes. And then we have a team called Idata Wood. Perfect. So all the teams are present. Then we will start following this order. But maybe we start from the bottom to the first. So the order is like we did in the morning. So let's invert it. So we ask Thriller on stage. Time starts. Time starts now.
So, good morning. We chose the second challenge, the one with the LLM. We created a trivia game about South Tyrol with the data provided by Open Data Hub. We took data like locations, accommodations, everything about tourism. And we did this game. I don't know if we want to show it.
Yeah, this game is basically, like my colleague said, a trivia game. It's a multiple choice either or a true-false game where you get information from South Tyrol, general stuff. And so what we did generally is just to take the simplest data and like make a big change. And what we mean here is we use like open source data from the Open Data Hub to create like a basic game, and that helps other people or new people coming here to South Tyrol to get to know something about South Tyrol in general. And we used also the gamification to like enhance user engagement and to enhance information retention. The languages we used here are HTML, JavaScript, and of course CSS and so on. And the architecture behind the game, we have a data layer, then we have the logic layer, and then we have the presentation layer. With the presentation layer, we show how the game works. So like in this case, this is our game. The game is based on like levels. You have your own level, and of course it enhances a little bit the fact that you want to play to just level up. and how it works. For example, I will show you the ski areas. There is like a generic question. For example, which municipality or region is Klausberg ski area, which has a total slope length of blah, 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 and we need to find out which one it is. For example, Bolzano, it's not true, and here down it's written the answer. The game itself gives you also a streak, where the more you answer, the more XP you gain, and it has life points. So for example, if we lose, it says you only gained 100 XP and that's it. And there are various categories. And yeah, thank you for the presentation.
Thank you very much. Time is over. We have now 2 more minutes for questions by the jury.
Do you have database behind, or is just in local?
Well, it's we use the open data we get from the Open Data Hub, yeah, in general.
For the experience and level, you store it somewhere?
We use caching.
Ah, okay, so
Local.
okay. Would be nice to have online.
Yeah, it would be nice, but of course we had little time.
Do you plan to extend the game for the Open Data Hub Day? And if yes, do you already have some ideas on how you could improve it in 1 month of time?
Well, actually, we didn't think about that, but we'll see. Maybe we'll come up with something bigger and nicer.
I'm already looking forward for it.
Thank you.
No more questions? Questions in the audience? No questions? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Triller. So now let's invite the next team on stage. The next team on the list is Peak Matcher. Time starts now.
Okay, so the idea is always you want, before you go on a hike or you will go for a bike ride, you want to prepare yourself, you want to know how the weather is going to be, like where you can stay, the elevation, like if the tour is adaptable for you or not. So with this in mind, we conceptualized Peak Matcher, which takes the spatial data from Open Data Hub. So the hiking trails, the cycling tracks, and connects it with elevation information, with weather information, accommodation information. And so for the tracks themselves, we have the longitude and latitude information, and we can use that to then, for example, query Wikimedia to get pictures of it, and likewise for the elevation, using the Open Meteor Elevation API, which creates these track stats, so you get the elevation profile, you can compute with that, for example, the total time it takes you to complete the track using like an average speed. Then
we have accommodation, which we took from Open Data Hub API. Basically, it takes each point of the track and computes a buffer of 1 kilometer and looks for accommodation there. And if there's nothing, then 2 kilometers. And finally, the weather data, which as well from our Open Data Hub API, where we divided each track by 5 kilometers chunks and took the closest one among all of them. And finally, the demo.
Okay, so for the demo, I hope everything works fine. So here you can see there's a map of Bolzano, and the user will be able to, if this doesn't slip away, so essentially, let's type a ski resort. Here you can see there's the 3D and all of the tracks. These are the trails that you can, so in theory you should be able to select one, like this one, from Castellrotto to San Costantino. Yeah, okay, so this is online, so it's not kind of working right now, but okay, let's try again. Yeah, you know, yeah, it's not gonna work, I think, because I can show you, yeah, unfortunately it was running on my computer at home, so the connection has dropped, so maybe we have 8 seconds, but essentially we can try to talk through it during the question. I'm happy to answer them. Yeah, sorry guys.
Well, let's try in the meantime if you get it running again. Are there questions?
Did you try to solve also the routing task, and what were the difficulties you encountered during?
Well, this is a Chromebook, so it doesn't have really any power to it, so I had to connect to a computer at home, which is a Mac Mini, and hopefully it's gonna work soon, but I doubt. Yeah. Yeah, it's not on. I was using Ngrok, but
I can confirm that it worked because the group showed it to me.
I was literally telling them this is not gonna. If there is anything, it's not gonna work right at the end. But essentially, I'm gonna try to describe it to you as it was working with this very great picture behind me. But essentially, you were able to view the trails and see the elevation, and you would get data on how much climb you would have to do, the perceived distance that you'd get, as well as much as the real distance you'd get. You'd get information about the weather, and so you would be able to see, I don't know, it was 20 degrees Celsius or 11 degrees at the summit, and there was very nice pictures from the Wikimedia Foundation that would show you what you would be. It's such a pity that it's not working. But yeah, essentially you would get this nice, I don't know, people that taking pictures of flowers, of churches and mountains, and all along the trail, as well as accommodation, essentially. And in the future, we wanted to also sort of integrate LLMs in the sense that people would be able to query, I would like to go on a trail, and the system would find them a trail that answered their query, or on the flip side, they would be able to help them organize the hiking tour and the biking tour. But maybe if we have time, if anyone is interested to see it working, I'll be sitting there. Thank you.
Thank you. Did you apply for the Open Data Hub Day presentation?
No, but maybe we should now.
Maybe you should prepare a video as well as a fallback. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so we invite recipe guessers on stage. The time starts now.
All right, so I'm gonna speed up for the presentation so that we have more time for the demo. So starting from the Open Data Hub, we gathered all recipes we found on the Open Data Hub, which include an image, some recipe title, and a list of ingredients. And then we get one random recipe from that list. We show the user the image of that dish, and then the user has to guess the ingredients. So it's a bit like GeoGuessr, but for recipes or dishes. And then to get over that gap between user responses and recipe information, we use the Together AI as an LLM. And then we receive a structured feedback from the LLM, which we then which contains a rating, a simple explanation, and a mapping between the correct ingredients and the ones provided by your user. And a user has to play 5 rounds, and then he gets a final rating. All right, it's already time for the... So this is the demo. So the user sees the dish, and then he has to guess. So we already added some guesses to the ingredient list, and sometimes it takes a bit of time for the LLM to process it, but hopefully we get a response. Yeah, so the evaluation says we got 2 correct, potatoes and speck. Even though it's not exactly what the ingredients list contains, it still gave us the points. And if you're interested, you can read the preparation, and then you can continue to the next one, and then you get a new dish, and here you have to add some again, so like carrots and beef, and then let's submit it. And by playing this, you discover new dishes, and yeah, if you like some of the dishes you see, you can also save them. So these are the saved recipes. You can go back. So if you like this dish, you can also click on the save button. Save button, and then it's saved to the list. And yeah, that's basically it. You played for 5 rounds, and then you get a rating.
Great, thank you. 2 minutes for Q&A.
Is it the model able also to understand if you guess ingredients in different languages? So if you put carote, beef, and Kartoffeln?
Yes, it is. Depending on how strong the LLM is, it sometimes bridges that gap. Not always, depending on how distant the word is, but normally it works. Like we had one example before where it worked.
We have tested also different models, because some models provide correct JSON, and other models provide not so good JSON. So we have to test different models to take the one that best match these kind of things, because when you output the JSON, it's not so simple for LLM as you know. So this was a challenge to select the right model to provide this kind of JSON that is very, very, how to say, not just text. Okay.
Which one did you select at the end?
It's Llama 70 billion parameters. Yeah.
You could extend it to add the ingredients that I have in my fridge, and he gives me some recipes that I can cook.
Interesting suggestion. Maybe with a webcam in the fridge. Yeah. Any other questions?
Did you apply for the Open Data Hub Day?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, you did?
Yes.
So looking
Last
forward.
minute.
Perfect. Are there other questions from the audience? No more questions? Perfect timing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next team is No Name. The time starts now.
Okay, we did the first challenge of EV charging station. We were just me and him. Okay, this is a heat map and there are markers of EV chargers available, and not there are the red one are the not available. In gray, there are like charger that they're not used in 1 year, so we think they're broken if they're not used in 1 year. Okay. Before I show you the QR code so you can use it on your phone, please don't abuse it because it's running on a Raspberry Pi. You can test it out by yourself using the QR code. Just don't abuse it because it's a bit slow because it's running on the Raspberry Pi upstairs. And you can do even live demo. This is about it. There's like hide the markers, and you can see the heat map of available. In our case, we can see like most of them are in Trentino Alto Adige region, and not many in other. Yeah, we were trying to implement a feature that lets you use. That lets you see how much was used by the day, the station, or by the month, but we were doing too many requests to the Open Data Hub. So we can do it by using a database to cache it and do it, but we didn't have much time. Yeah, we will do it. That's about it. Any questions? Does it work on your phone? Yeah. Oh.
There are 30 more minutes for you. So you would...
The documentation was not the best. Yeah, but honestly, because for 3 hours we were arguing for M value. We were saying like it's available or no, M available was something like that parameter. So we were thinking this charger is available, so we were adding that. But in the end, to check the availability, we have to do another thing. So we wasted like 4 hours, just 3 hours, sorry, just on that. That's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
We are looking forward for the...
Are there questions?
Self-explaining.
Or self-explaining? Okay.
We are looking forward. We have to complete the availability by month, week, and this. But by the end of the month, we can do it, but not now.
Did you apply for Open Data Hub Day presentation?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Yes?
A nice feature would be to make a forecast of the future availability.
Yeah, we were trying to do basically that, but we didn't have much time because of we were messing around with the heat map thing.
Yeah. But if you get the history, you can then make with.
If you get the history, it's easy to make a forecast.
Yes.
And there are like station in like I think in Fiera. There are the Alpitronic 400. Yes. They were never used in like 1 month, I saw.
Could be. I don't know.
No, I saw in Open Data they've never been used. So we can show all that.
Interesting.
Okay. There's one more question here. We have still 30 seconds.
As far as you could see, what's your assessment of the quality of the data set you used? Did like the thing you just explained, were there some surprises? Did you find it generally good, or what has been your experience?
There's the documentation needs improvement.
The data set, I asked.
Okay, data set. Like when I try to calculate if a station was available in like a particular day, I have to calculate it with like a day before, do some weird math. You know it.
Okay.
So thank you very much. This was Team No Name. Next team we asked to come on stage is Three Musketeers. Time starts now.
Okay, so perfect. We created a trailing app that's called Trailwise. So the problem we face that Open Data Hub has all the data points and like point of interest for like water fountains, accommodation trails. But if the tourist come from outside, he has to download the 4 or 5 apps and still get lost, like it says in the problem. And the second problem is that the Alto Adige region or the Sabes ASDA has to rescue someone who is lost in the woods or somewhere. Then we have the revenue loss of over 50 million because I saw it on the report. So on our app, we created a smart corridor technology. Like if we are in the center, we created the radius of about 2 kilometers. So the hiker can say like, I have to go here, and everywhere I go, just create a 2 kilometers of radius and show me accommodation, a point of interest like water fountains, parks, or events. And then we use the intelligent routing, so it gives us the shortest path using the A-star algorithm and the best scenic and easy route. And then for the live context awareness, we use the Open Data Hub's all the API endpoints to give the live context, like after a kilometer, this refuge is open or is it closed. As a result, for tourists, it's a single app that replaces everything, and they can feel safe and secure about using the app. For Bolzano, they get the extra revenue because there are many trails and many accommodation which are not discovered yet. And for Open Data Hub, people can use their data and at least make a good output off of that. Now with the live demo.
So very fast because we don't have a lot of time. This is how the app looks like. There is a first part where you can explore the path. You can either select one path by clicking on it, and if the path has like a point of interest near it, then it will show it. It will also show some like the website or the phone number. We were able to map almost all Südtirol as what comprehendes like all the trails. And for the routing, we were able also to use our GPS. So as you see, we start from here. We can select another point, calculate route, and 10 seconds, and he will like generate a route and of multiple paths to get to the endpoint. And also we are now trying to also integrate it with the navigation like to get to the endpoint.
Thank you. Congratulations. 2 more minutes for Q&A.
So if I got it right, you plan also to introduce a navigation feature.
Yeah.
Do you plan to integrate it also offline to have the data on the mobile, since in mountain often it happens that there is no internet connection?
Right now, the app runs almost for everything offline. We only have online APIs for like the weather, but everything is downloaded. Maybe it's not feasible to run it on a phone with all these graph, but like I mean, for now it does. So.
For in the future, like we can do all the data set can be compressed in the 5 MB. Okay. So for the future, if the app goes live, we can do a compressed file of data set, which is like 5 MB. So a user can, before going to the trails, he or she can download it for like 5 MB of all the data, and then he or she can use it during the trails.
Yeah, or maybe you can also let the user choose his preferred
exactly, that's why we added a different kind of point of interest. If someone likes the refugio or someone likes the hotel, they can choose whatever they want and download the data sets.
Yeah, go on with the demo and show what you all have matched with the track.
The point of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, from the point of interest, we basically match parks, castles, churches, gastronomy, water points and also accommodations. If the route is long, if the route is longer than 50 kilometers, then we match the accommodations because you maybe want to sleep in the route. And at some point, if it's shorter than 50 kilometers, then we don't match the accommodations. So yeah. And there you have the information of the different stuff and the icons of what is matched.
Very good work.
Thanks.
Thank you. Congratulations, Three Musketeers. And the final presentation will be given by E-Datavoot. 3 minutes are starting now.
Hello everyone. So we have a problem. We have the hiking and cycling tracks from the Open Data Hub, and then we have the we're interested to know about some points, but we need them together. So in order to find the best route, shortest route, we integrate all these features in one application, and we can see it. So yeah, I'm a little bit not good for presenting, but I can show you the demo maybe. Okay, and then I'm gonna show you what we need to do afterwards. Okay, so this is the application that now we have, the South Tyrol, and we can choose some points that we are interested. Any points, let's say from here. Yeah, from here we want to go to here, and then the route in order to find the best route. And then we can see, so for example, this one is only one tracks. We can, let's say, the destination maybe here, and then this one is also. So I'm gonna reload. Let's see. Okay, so basically at first we try to get all data, and then we integrated, we created some tracks, and then let's see, this time it's gonna work. Okay, so yeah, this one is okay. We can see, for example, we have 3 tracks, different tracks. So the point is, these 2 points are from different tracks. And then here we can see the different points of interest. We can see, we can hover on them, and we see some data. So it's okay. We can I can answer some questions, and here I can just make it bigger.
If you go back to the routing engine,
to the application,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Does it show the trails you have to take to go from A to B?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, for example, any place that I want, I can choose, and then routes. Oops.
And the name of the track or the ID?
Yeah. So now, for example, this one, we have the. Yeah, let me. Okay, I've added this one recently. We. Okay, let me see.
yeah, in the last commits, maybe now we cannot see, but it's just the front end. We already have everything that we're interested here, so including the name. Yes, yeah, for example, I've added these demos. Maybe here we can see, yeah, for example, this one, we can see the different name of the tracks. Yeah, yeah, now I know, because that one is only one, so in that case we didn't show the name, but yeah, it's an easy commit to add. So in what we can do in future, because now there are some tracks which are not all of them. We can try to add the others. So here I've added that we have just 50, and we can add the other things if we want in future.
Good work.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So now I have been informed that the 3 software architects who followed the 3 challenges have now points to give. Is that correct? Udi? Is it correct that you have points to give? Do you need time to select your favorite project? So you get 3 seconds, or or how do we want to do that? You have it already. You know it? No? We need 1 minute. 1 minute to consult. Okay, so we have to wait 1 minute. There's also a timer of 1 minute, I've seen. In 1 minute of time, we get the results, so we know which projects gets an additional voucher. No, voucher, how is it called? Token. And in the meantime, did everybody take the T-shirts? Did you already? Are you happy about hoodies? Very nice. Cool. 28 seconds. Okay, good. So now 1 team per challenge has been selected by the software architect following or supporting that challenge. And now I will call on stage the software architects who will announce their winning best team in the challenge and provide 3 more tokens to the team. After that, we will take a picture here on stage, so we have a good reminder or memory about this event. And then there will be an aperitivo open outside here, so we have also some opportunity to chat and chill out and get the bootcamp closing with some talks and some networking as well. So, first software architect on stage is Rudi, and he will announce the best team in the challenge.
Yeah, you all did an amazing job. I was impressed how fast you solved this challenge. I have to choose one team, and I think the team who presented the best solution was the 3 Musketeers. Congratulations.
Okay, come on stage. You get your 3 tokens. Let's have a picture together with the software architect. And in front, here. Yes, otherwise you have the light in the... Thank you very much. Next software architect is Matteo.
Yeah, for me it was really difficult because both of the solutions were amazing. But I need to choose one, so I will choose the Thriller. But I have to admit that the idea of the recipe was really amazing, so you should just polish a little bit also with the LLM choice, because 70 billion is really too big for this kind of application, so you have to polish a little bit, but it was really amazing anyway. So the winner is Thriller.
Okay, please. And for your tokens, please go in front. Here in front. Otherwise, you have the light in your face. If you go in front here for a picture. Congratulations. And now we have Clemens. Very difficult choice.
Yeah, for me, the choice was very obvious. There was one standout team, far above the others, who chose the same challenge. But still, they had to face a unique set of challenges that the other teams didn't face, and they managed to, in the end, complete the whole challenge. So the prize goes to no name, !
Live hier für ein Foto mit ihm. Thank you. Yes, and now let's have a picture all together. Please join us all on stage, and we do one group picture. Maybe Stefan can also join us. Are we that many that we need a fisheye? Thank you. Congratulations to all the team. So thank you. I see you outside at the aperitivo. Okay? Thank you again.